What's up, guys? It's your boy Storytime, aka the mother effing Indian samurai. You know what I'm talking about. If my intro is getting dry, I'm kind of sorry about that because I've been using it for the last few videos, and actually my last video I tried to spice it up a bit with something extra. But if you guys want me to say something else in my intros, be sure to drop them down in the comments below because I would really like some suggestions because I'm thinking it's getting kind of old. But anyway, before we get into the story, I just want to say thank you guys all for the support, all the views, all the likes, and yeah, I really appreciate you guys. So anyway, let's get into the story. This all takes place back, not really back in, but more like last year, back in 2023. And you know that it was winter at the time. It was in December, I think. It was one of the last school days we had before winter break. It was actually the last day. And I woke up as usual. I drank some coffee. I brushed my teeth. I went up. I put on the clothes. I already have that when I went downstairs. I didn't go downstairs naked because that would be embarrassing. But anyway, so I chilled for a bit, waited for a bus, stepped out of the school bus. I went to school as usual. And as this was the last day of my school day for the year and before Christmas break, we actually had like a longer school day when we were still there at like not night but like in the evening because we had some activities like baking and like other stuff you could do because it was Christmas, like drawing and even some even do some stuff with some cloth and fabric so you could like do like a snowman or something. My girlfriend actually gave me a snowman and it was quite romantic. So and if she's watching this, I just want to say I love you too. And but anyway, let's get back into it. So anyway, she made that for me that day, and I have actually chosen cooking for this specific day, or for like this thing. We're actually going to bake some, gingerbread cookies or whatever it's called. But anyway, before that, we went to school as usual, and then even lunch were different because we got some Christmas food, and here in Sweden we have a bunch of food that we eat only on Christmas, not only because we eat it at Easter and midsummer. But anyway, so anyway, we go to lunch. I was kind of upset because I didn't get to eat at the same time as my girl, so I could sit at the same table as her, but it was fine. I got over it pretty quickly. But anyway, we do that. But before we continue this story, I just want to say that the people in my class, or specifically a couple of guys that I had in my class, they tended to get up to like stupid stuff. And sorry about that. That was my speaker. But anyway, they tended to get up to some stupid stuff in school. So yeah, that's kind of something that you have to keep in mind for this story. But anyway, we go back to our classes, school end, and instead of us going home, we actually ended up staying because longer school day. But anyway, we just watched a movie or something, and we ate dinner, and then we watched another movie, and then something happens. We hear I was sitting with my girl, and we were just playing a match of Uno. And if you were wondering, I was probably winning. Not to be like cocky or anything, but I'm kind of good at Uno. Anyway, when I get good cards. And out of nowhere, the fire alarm started going off. And it was not that good. The fire alarm was loud and people got stressed. I was one of those people. My girl ran out of the school. We got a soccer field right out, like right out of the doors right out of the school doors. So we went to that, and every teacher was like checking classes and making sure that everyone was there. And usually when I was about to say the Swedish word for the fire alarm, Usually when the fire alarm goes up, I don't really think anything of it. I think it was I usually I can't talk. I usually think about it like usually it is like one of those practice day that teachers do to just make sure that everyone knows what to do, and if if it actually starts burning at school one day. But anyway, these days was actually a lot of the actual practice times. So we ran out, the teacher was checking our classes and stuff like that. And you know, we actually thought like maybe it was a fire, maybe the kitchen, something went wrong or something like that. Then we went back. We didn't like went back into school, but we went to our PE, like our PE hall, like where we have PE, and we sat in there for a bit. And me and my girlfriend were getting tired. It was like maybe six or seven at the time. So we were kind of getting tired, but just hoping that we can go back to school and just finish, our activities. And then I was actually supposed to follow her home after school, and I was supposed to like sleep at hers. But anyway, the teacher finally let us back in, and we didn't like find out what actually happened. And we go in, and later we actually ended up completing our Uno match, and I don't remember who won. I hope I won, but I don't remember. Maybe she won. But anyway, I go back to my activities. Not back, but like I went to my activities. I started baking some cookies, some not you. I think I made some cinema rolls too. But anyway, that was fine. And the rest of the night goes like nothing. Me and my girl go to her place. We sleep there for the night. And I think nothing of it, right? But anyway, I actually ended up finding out after Christmas break that the guys in my class, of course it was them. They like they pulled the fire alarm, even though it was like nothing special. They just did that because they wanted to have fun, and that's just stupid. That's kind of messed up. People could get really stressed for that. So, moral of the story, don't do what they did. Don't pull the fire alarm if you don't need to, because that can really mess people up. I mean, maybe if someone has a heart attack because they get so stressed. Now I'm kind of dramatizing or whatever it's called. But, you get what I'm saying. It could be really bad for some people, and people can get stressed. They can leave stuff behind, and yeah. And I actually found out that they didn't really get punished. I think their parents got called, so they probably fixed that. But anyway, that's that story, and you heard my moral. But anyway, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.